Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is Robert Solomon coming to you from South Studio One with the Smart Start podcast designed for inspiring entrepreneurs. So everybody, I wanted to add a little bit about yesterday's talk we had. It's going to be short talk today. It's Friday after all. Okay. Yesterday I talked about not using your personal timeline for your business. You know, while this is true, and there's a way to correctly use your personal profile, you want to create your persona. In my mind, a persona would be an image someone has of you from information they either read, heard, or seen. This can be either good or bad, and bad isn't always bad. It just depends on what you do. What your job is, what your business, personally, what you do, depending on why you're using Facebook. I use this example a lot in a lot of my other channels, and it's Howard Stern. If you ever watched the movie Private Parts, you'll know people loved him, and people couldn't stand him. But either way you looked at it, the ratings for both of those people, haters and likers, the viewing was more, or listening, I should say. Same goes for if you look at CNN and the fake news they always have, and Donald Trump, all the videos out there showing how CNN is the bad guy, and now Donald Trump is the good guy. I hope you get my point, because the next step you should do, I recommend this, is to clean up your personal profile. Just like my friend told me the other day, before his kids went on summer break, the counselors told the school-age children who were getting ready to go to college after the 2018 year, so their juniors are going to be seniors this coming year, he told them to get their act together and clean up their social media accounts and get all the childish stuff off there. That goes the same for us. We're adults, we should know better, but that's the first place people are going to look. They are going to look at the first person who comes up, Robert Solomon. They're going to look, see what it says. It might not be you, but once they find you, you want to make sure everything looks good. Everybody asks me why. You should know social media is the first place employers are going to look at to see what their applicants are about, right? So delete that late night drinking game video from your posts, or whatever you have on there like that, unless you're going to make craft brewed beer that's becoming popular again here in Western Pennsylvania. A lot of small breweries are popping up. Unless you're going to cater to bikers, then you might want to keep your posts of your late night drinking. The number one thing to remove, besides what I just mentioned, use common sense. You want to make sure your pictures, your wording, people that spam a lot, or people that post stuff to your page that might not be something you want on there, you can always block them. There's a way to do that. But the number one thing you want to remove if you're going to be in business is any affiliate offers, pictures of products, links to any offers that's on your personal profile. There's a way to do that. Like I said, it's a little more in depth for this conversation, but I still say use a business profile and a group if you have one. But if you don't have a group or business profile, don't stress. It can be involved. Don't stress about it. Like I said, you can set up a business profile quite simple. In the group, you can always do later. Once you find your groove, per se, your voice, if you will. Now, on the extreme side, some people delete all their accounts and they start over fresh. You can even download your Facebook profile for reference. But you determine that. If that's something you're willing to do and spend the time, then you can do that. If it was me, I would just clean up my personal page and move on to creating a business page. A little simpler and less headache, my opinion. So, let me see here. Another good tip here. Before you create that business page, I would spend the time studying everything Facebook for business pages you can. I wouldn't get crazy. I wouldn't go too in depth. I would just start with one thing, getting started with your Facebook page. Two things I have that will help you, move you in that direction, below in the description. On my buildourskill.com site are some articles about Facebook and tips and different ways to move you forward. Plus, I'll have some free training below where you can get a lot of great information. So don't be shy. Sign up for the training below. After all, it's free, and it just might be what you're looking for. Again, I would check the description below. There's always some good resources down there. If ever you have any questions, there's many ways to reach out to me or find me on Facebook, Robert G. Sullivan. Send me a message or call 412-543-8202. And as always, take it easy and have a safe weekend.